Good morning, Cancer, and welcome to my channel. This is the Oracle of Zoraya Utranaya, and today I'll be doing a reading for you for the week of June 23rd to the 29th, 2024. I've already cut your decks, and I've shuffled them all 10 times each, utilizing the numerology of the date June 23rd, 2024. So let's dive right in. All right, we're starting off with the Emperor. Very cool, very cool. So you're stepping into your true power. Perhaps you are incorporating, so this can be for men and women. We both have a divine masculine and a divine feminine part to ourselves. And so this solar, the summer solstice energy, I did a video on it. It's in my channel. I'm going to make a playlist to find it easier. But the energies surrounding the summer solstice are all about integrating our divine feminine and divine masculine. So definitely check that out if you want more information about that. Here, this is considered to be the divine masculine, okay? He has the ability to protect, okay? Protect. He goes after what he wants. He's very bold. He's very assertive. He can be quite aggressive. But it's fine-tuning this aspect of your personality and knowing that you can be dangerous. Yes, even us women can be dangerous. And and keeping that inside of us for the right time. It might not ever need to come out. I don't even know if that makes sense. This characteristic of our personality might not ever need to be used. Okay, but we need to know that it is within us. In case something does happen where we need to tap into that part of ourselves. You see here how he has a cloak, but he has his armor on underneath. So this means he's ready to go at any time. And this is how we should step into this energy and hold this energy in. The times are changing, and we need to be able to have our back. He is independent. This is a card that signifies the sign of Aries. Aries is all about I am. So maybe you are going through a period of time where you're sifting through who you are, who you're not. This is a part of our everlasting development as humans and as spiritual beings. Okay, and he is someone that doesn't take no for an answer. So perhaps this is something that you are embodying right now. You are headstrong, you are ambitious, and you are going after something in your life. This can also signify an Aries that might be in your life, but let's get some more cards to see where this is going. So I'm also getting that this full moon, there was something about the world axis here, and it was about the cardinal sign. So maybe this full moon has been quite potent for you. And as I said that, I noticed that he has like a globe in his hand. I never noticed that before. And as I said, I was talking about the full moon, and it being on the world axis, and it affects all the cardinal signs. So if you do have any placements in the cardinal signs, and I don't even know if I know them all, Aries, Libra, and I don't know the other ones. Sorry, I'm still learning astrology. So definitely check that out. But if you have any planets in the cardinal signs during this full moon, I'm recording this on the summer solstice on June the 20th. The full moon is on the 21st. So this might be an extra potent time for you to step into your true authenticity. Okay, to step into this bold, fiery, passionate time. I think the end of the year, like this last half of the year, is going to be quite potent for a lot of people. Okay, so you're being asked to step into your boldness and your assertiveness and your emperor archetype. Okay, and you're being able to ready to go at a moment's notice because we also have a more war imagery here. Okay, so this is a golden card, so it is positive. You're utilizing this aspect of yourself in a positive way. Okay, so you're tapping into your emperor archetype, and you see this gentleman is at war. Okay, and right here is his opposing army, and he is broken into the encampment of his opposing army in order to be strategic in his approach to fighting this war. He is stealing these swords from the opposing army so that he can mitigate having to go to hot war with this army and having people die on both sides. So perhaps you're stepping into some sort of leadership position here. For some of you, this is going to be different for everybody because this is a general reading, but maybe some of you are having a promotion. Maybe some of you are bossing up. Maybe you're an entrepreneur now. Maybe you've opened up your own business. Maybe you have gotten a different job or whatever. You maybe have more responsibilities in your job. Take it how it resonates. But you're being encouraged to kind of think 5 steps ahead with respects to other people that might be in your competition or in your work environment or in your personal life as well. So I'm going to tell you right now, do not tell everyone your next moves. I struggle with this all the time. Every time I do something or I share something, I'm always like, you need to keep your mouth shut, Jeanette, because not everyone's your friend and not everyone is going to be supportive of you. They might pretend that they are supportive of you, but this card can also be signification of people stealing your thoughts and ideas. Okay, so that's why I'm saying that, because these are swords, okay, and swords are all about ideas and thought processes and mental capacities. Okay, so be careful of the company that you're keeping and who you're telling your strategies to, because not everyone, people might take your ideas and take ownership of them. So keep your ideas and your goals and what you're working on to yourself. So because you see here how he's sitting on a throne. It is made to look uncomfortable. Someone in power should not get complacent and should not get too comfortable where they're sitting. It's made to look uncomfortable on purpose. It's like the Iron Throne in Game of Thrones. Okay, it is made out of swords, and you can cut the person who's sitting on it, and it's made to do that so you're never getting too comfortable, because there are people all around you that do not have your best interest in mind. It helps to keep you on guard. And every time you get cut, it reminds you of that. So just be mindful if you are bossing up, even though people might be nice to you or might want to know your next moves, just be mindful, like, not to say that you can't trust everybody, like you can trust some people, but in my experience, it's best to keep things to yourself until you're ready to launch something, because people can take ownership of what you are doing and get the credit for it too. Okay, so keep your ideas and yourself closed off. This is so this is not all serious either. We have polka dots here. The guy's wearing polka dots, and that can signify needing to have more fun. So balancing out, being the emperor, being serious, being ambitious, with having a little bit more fun as well. You got to balance everything out, right? Okay. Then we have the Tower. Okay. So the big change coming in for you this week. So the Tower can signify, the Tower of Babel or whatever. They built up the tower so they can reach God, they can become gods, or they can go see God, and it collapsed because they were getting too far away from what reality is like. They needed to be brought back down to reality. Okay. And you see here, this is okay. So yeah, I would definitely be mindful of who you are talking to right now, because we do have the Emperor here. He's wearing a crown, right? And the this tower is uncrowned, like this lightning bolt is uncrowning, like something is collapsing that is uncrowning someone. So maybe this might be resonating for just some of you, not everyone, but someone is trying to dethrone you. Someone's trying to sabotage you. So pay attention to who your company is at work or in your personal life or whatever, because there's someone that is going behind your back and trying to steal what is yours. Okay, so be mindful of that for some of you. For others, this might be a moment for you to strategize. If there is there might be an opportunity for you to step in after someone in authority has dissolved, their position is dissolved at work or something like that, and then you have the power to come in, you have the ability to come in and take their place. So get your resume ready. There might be an opportunity for you to see. So try to think 5 steps ahead. Try to pay attention to what's going on in your work environment, because some of you are going to either be dethroned or you're going to be able to step into a position that someone else has been dethroned from. Okay. So major change coming in here. So another thing I'm getting for some of you Cancerians is with the Emperor, he is self-reliant. He can go after and create everything that he needs, right? He gets what he wants and he can take what he wants. So you're stepping into your authentic self, you're stepping into your authority, and you're becoming self-reliant. Okay, you need to utilize this characteristics of your personality in order to be strategic in the world going forward, because a lot of things are going to be collapsing in the world, especially at the end of June and through the end of the year. A lot of things in our current world are going to be collapsing. So the banks, our governments, so that can also be what is being dethroned here. I live in Canada. A lot of corruption's coming out, and we're protesting on Canada Day about everything that is happening in our country. The country's being controlled demolition. Okay, they're trying to demolish the country. So a lot of Macron is resigning. A lot of leaders will be, more truths will be coming out, and a lot of maybe even royalty things happening there. We have the Emperor, right? So just be mindful that you stay focused on your immediate environment and start building your own empire now. We're going to be moving to more of a localized, you should focus on your local environment more, because a lot of federal and a lot of governments will be falling, and you need to focus on just being self-sufficient and being strategic in how you navigate this. Okay, so buy some food, buy some water. Internet might go out, right? Period of darkness here. How you get some physical maps. I'm not trying to scare everyone, but we should always have some stuff prepared. Okay, there's a new monetary system coming in. We got banks collapsing too. There's going to be a lot of stuff happening. So just be mindful that be assertive and be proactive, like the Emperor, in preparing for whatever is happening here. All right, a lot of different messages here. Okay, with the Emperor, we have the Knight of Spears. So more fire. Emperor is Aries. The Knights of Spears, I don't know who it is, but it's either Sagittarius, Aries, or Leo. Okay, fire. And he's the builder of the tarot. He builds things. And what was I just saying? Building your own empire. Start growing your own food. Start preparing. Start focusing on your local environment, local community. So you want to start building things that can sustain, and thinking outside of the box, being strategic to see 5 steps ahead as to what is going on in the world, so you can prepare yourself, so you can build your own sustainable empire, okay? To mitigate any of you want to mitigate any sort of risk. Sorry. You want to strategize and mitigate any, like, as much as you can, how this affects you. So that's like as a global thing happening, but then you want to also take charge if this is about stepping into a position that becomes available, or taking charge and being strategic and stepping into your passionate, a lot of drive, a lot of energy this Knight of Wands has, to mitigate people taking advantage of you and taking ownership of what you have built. Okay, guarding yourself, be that knight, be that emperor. With the Seven of Swords, we have the Hermit. So maybe, I think, like, what you perhaps have been going through is maybe some of you have been going through a dark night of the soul. You're being asked to go within and to really understand what your values are, and how where your heart is with certain situations. Does your work even align with your values or not? Does the people that you surround yourself align with the values that you currently hold? Our values can change through our life, and perhaps the people that you surround yourself with or the work that you do was in alignment with you at one time, but you've been doing a lot of introspection, like the Hermit. Okay, like, and you're the Crab, right? So you at times you can go inside and become more like spiritually insightful. And you're being asked to look at this and see if these things are aligning with you now, because you need to let your star shine. You need to let your true authentic self shine, and you can't do that if you're surrounding yourself with things that are not in alignment with you. And this is going to be, but you can utilize this as a strategy, right? Because if you don't surround yourself with things, with locations, with places, with people, and what you spend your time working on or doing, it's going to impede on your ability to self-actualize, right? And your ability to really step into your true authentic self. So spend some time introspecting, because then you can also like start planning ahead, seeing things from a 5D chess perspective. And when you go within and start analyzing who you spend your time with, and if things are in alignment with you or not, you can start to see if people are really the people that you spend your time with, if they really want what's good, what's best for you, or are they actually sabotaging you. Okay. Then with the Tower, we have the Wheel of Fortune. So this Tower is not necessarily a bad thing for you. Whatever it is, it might come across as out of the blue or unexpected or negative in your initial reaction, but in the long run, it's going to prove to be beneficial for you. And that this is Jupiter energy. Jupiter is the luck bringer. He expands things. But he can expand things that are also unpleasant. So this is why we have to, this is the 9 card, and this is the 10 card. So you're approaching the end of a cycle here. All right. So the Tower is going to be what's the catalyst for this cycle to end and for a new one to begin. So go within, analyze where you're at in life right now. Try to see who you're hanging around with, what kind of things you're focusing on. Are they in alignment with your values? Start focusing on your immediate environment. Start becoming more self-reliant. Step into your Emperor. Step into your Knight of Wands energy, being bold, being assertive, having impetuous energy, and using your passion, but also being introspective, going within and seeing if everything's in alignment with your values, and seeing if the people around you are having your best interest in heart. The wheel is turning in your favor, so keep that in mind as you go through this Tower moment. It's going to look different for everyone. Sometimes, for some people, it's going to be a bigger Tower moment. For some people, it's going to be something minuscule. But you need to be ready to go at any moment, like the Emperor. Okay. Stand your ground. Step into your divine masculine during this week. Okay. No emotions. Don't be guided by your emotions during this time. You need to be guided by your stoic logic and reason during this week. Okay. All right, we're going to end off with a Subi Wisdom Oracle card, and it's Ending a Trauma, Transform Memories and Symptoms. All right. Do not allow your soul to be oppressed. Where part of you goes, the rest of you will eventually follow. This oracle is like a gentle lover guiding you to cope with your reactions to stress and envision yourself in a position of power, right? The Tower is this moment of stress, and you in the position of power is the Emperor. Even if you are not a victim of a trauma, actively coping is a way of responding to the challenges of everyday life. The oracle is inspiring you to trust that your life is guided. Unseen spirits flow through the wisdom of Sufi mystics. They come to help you overcome the feeling of helplessness and to encourage you to be the best that you can be. They are inviting you to accept the impact of trauma in your life and take direct action to improve how you respond to it. So how are you going to respond to these sabotages or to this Tower moment? Dear one, know that you are much loved in ways you may not always experience. You must dare to challenge old definitions of yourself. So going within as like the hermit, by identifying them as false and recognizing they were based on circumstances that were not in your control. When you feel the full pain of your past and process and make sense of it, you can resolve your trauma. This will alter your path into the future. So going into that hermit cave, going into your hermit crab shell. If you feel anxiety, for instance, you can accept and recognize the feeling, but direct your attention to something else. Watch your thoughts, perceptions, and emotions flash through your mind without being involved with them emotionally. Thoughts are just thoughts. You don't have to believe them nor let them guide your behavior. Know that there is support all around you. Creativity is a way for you to express your feelings in a positive, innovative way. By getting involved in uplifting activities, you can improve your mood and rebuild your life. So that's also having fun here, right? So I'm going to repeat that because the polka dots here are encouraging you to have fun, right? By getting involved in uplifting activities, you can improve your mood and rebuild your life. So rebuilding your life after that Tower moment, okay? If this reading resonated for you, my dear Cancer, please hit that like button and subscribe to my channel. That is something that you'd like to do. You can also hit that bell notification to let you know when I release new videos. And if you want a more holistic approach as to what is going on with your week, not only check out your sun sign, but also your moon, your rising, and your Venus. I'm truly grateful for all the energy that you brought me here today. Thank you so much for watching. Have a wonderful week. Bye-bye.